Hey, Coach Michael here, and I'm going to go over the Warrior Flow. This is a stretch routine that we use to cool down after our workouts. It's also great to do after a run or on your rest day. Now, if you have a great yoga program that you're following on your rest day, hey, that's awesome. Go ahead and do that. If not, this is great to do on your rest day. So we start with our feet together. We're going to inhale, hands overhead. Exhale down. Inhale, just hands overhead. We're going to swan dive down, legs straight,
and round over, pulling our chest to our knees. Now we're going to inhale up to flat back, bend the knees, jump back, press up into down dog. Keep the ears between the arms. Drive the heels to the floor, the butt up, the shoulders back, and down. And hold and breathe. We're going to lower down into upward dog.
look up, press the shoulders down. Don't let them hunch, but create separation between the shoulders and the ears. Press back into down dog.
And step your right foot forward into the runner's lunge.
Both feet facing forward, back leg straight, and drop down. Now pressing your shoulder against the knee against the shoulder, take your left arm and rotate it up to the ceiling and look up. Keep your back leg straight and drop down a little lower. Bring your hand down. Now drop your knee down to the floor. Take your hands up overhead. Biceps at the ears. Drive your hips forward. And arch your back and look up to the ceiling. Driving the hips forward. Head back. Lean forward, take both hands inside the leg again. Straighten the back leg. Now take your right arm up to the sky, twisting up, looking up to the ceiling. Back leg straight. Bring your hand back down to the floor. Put it on the other side of your leg. Now take your leg, your knee, place it in front of you, underneath your chest. Square your hips and your chest to the floor. Drop your elbows down to each side of the knee, your back leg straight behind you, and lower down. Stretch your arms forward if you need to, keeping your body parallel to the floor, getting a real good stretch in the glute. Now take your hands on each side of your knee, press up, take your leg back into the runner stretch for just a second. We're going to press to down dog, and then we're going to jump or step forward, tuck our chin, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale down. Inhale, hands overhead. Swan dive as we exhale down, folding with the legs straight, tucking the chin, folding to the knees. Inhale to flat back. Bend the knees. Exhale. Jump back. Press into down dog. Driving the heels to the floor. Butt up. Shoulders back. Now we're going to lower down into upward facing dog. Remember to separate the space between the shoulders and the ears. Press the shoulders down, head up. Hips off the floor, legs off the floor. Press back into down dog. Step your left foot forward into the runner stretch. Palms flat on the floor, back leg straight. Put a good stable platform with your arm against your leg, your hand on the inside of your foot. Shoulder against the knee, knee against the shoulder, and take your right arm, angle it up to the ceiling, and look up. Sink a little lower into the stretch. Bring your hand back down, drop your knee to the floor, hands overhead, biceps to the ears. Drive your hips forward and lean back. Arch back, looking up to the ceiling. Hands back, hips driving forward. Bring your hands back to the floor, inside the leg. Straighten the back leg again. Now take the inside arm, your left arm, and turn up, looking to the ceiling. Back leg straight. Sinking low into the stretch. Bring your hand back down and place your knee right in front of you. The knee of your left leg right in front of you. Your back leg straight out behind you. Drop your elbows to either side of the knee, keeping your chest and your hips square to the floor. Lean forward and reach your arms forward if you can. Stretching the glute. Now bring your hands to each side of your knee. Press up. Take your leg back into the runner stretch for just a second here. We're going to press into downward dog. And then we're going to jump or step forward, tuck our chin, and round up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Hands overhead. Exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale down. Take your right arm across your shoulder and reach behind it and pull it across your chest. Stretching the shoulder. Release that arm, take your left arm across, grab it behind the elbow, and stretch. Remember, your core is always tight in everything. Okay, release that. Inhale overhead. Exhale down. Now take your right arm up over your head and bend it down behind your back and reach behind and grab your hands. If you can't do this, grab a rope or a towel and just work your hands together. And get as close as you can on the rope or the towel. Really stretching that, putting your elbows straight up, keeping your chin tucked and your head in alignment. Release and repeat on the other side. Okay, release that. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands out to the side. Now turn your palms up and back, and then forward, rotating forward and back. Pressing out, trying to reach the walls with our fingers, pressing out as we rotate back and forth. Chin tucked, head in alignment, core tight, back and forth. Release, inhale overhead. Exhale, bring your hands together, interlock the fingers, and put your index fingers and your thumbs together and press up overhead. Tuck your chin. Head in alignment, biceps by the ears, and press up, pointing your fingers up to the ceiling, separating the distance of your vertebrae. Imagine creating space in every vertebrae in your spine. Pressing up. Now we're going to lean over to the right, keeping our biceps at our ears. And our arms straight for a couple breaths. Return to center. Pressing up. Now we're going to arch back and look up. Return to center. Now bend to our left. Keeping the arms straight, biceps at the ears, and pointing out, reaching as we bend. Return to center, press up one more time, creating all the space that you can, pressing your toes into the ground, your feet into the ground, heels, toes, your whole foot pressing into the ground and pointing your fingers up. And exhale down. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale. Give me one more inhale, hands overhead. Exhale down, bring your hands together. All right, that's the warrior flow. Good job.